Hey everyone, welcome to Dennis Draws. I'm Dennis, and in this video I'm going to talk a bit about introduction to my channel, and afterwards I'll show you a video of an exercise you can do to train your black and white values. Well, what is my channel going to focus on? My channel is going to focus on getting better at drawing by learning from your mistakes and learning from my mistakes. The videos I will upload will mostly be for the people that really want to improve their drawing skills or aren't as good yet. Then for the people that want to see a fast speed paint video of a famous actor. I won't do that kind of stuff. The reason I started this channel is because I was kind of frustrated, and I still am kind of frustrated, with the drawing tutorials that are on YouTube. Because most of them are videos with titles like tutorial on how to draw cars. And you watch the video and it's just somebody drawing a perfect car and have the video sped up 10 times or more. Maybe the maker will say something like, this is a car and this is the lines, and you start with the wheels first, something like that. But after watching that, you really don't know how to draw cars. You know how to draw this one car at this one angle from this one brand. And the first problem with these kind of tutorials is that at the point that you copy this car, copy his drawing, you're actually kind of satisfied because you've made a car that looks pretty good, because copying isn't all that difficult. But so you're happy, you like the video, and okay, I'm gonna watch another one of his videos, and you'll copy that one as well. But once you have to draw a car on your own, you really don't know how to do it because you haven't really learned the fundamentals, or you don't understand how to draw a car. You know how to draw it, but you don't understand. So you know how to draw this one car, but you don't understand how to draw all cars. And you don't know the shapes the car consists of, so you don't know where the light goes and where the shadows go. So I want my channel to be about understanding how to draw things more as copying what I do and then making it yourself. The second problem with these kind of tutorials is that the maker of the video does not show all the exercises and all the things that he's done to reach the level where he could draw a car like that. Because he might have drawn that car 2 times already before he started the recording and put it on YouTube. And this makes you feel a bit like, wow, how can he do it so good and it takes me 6 times to do the same thing? So what I'm also going to do on this channel, I'll only upload my first attempt at stuff. Okay, so you'll never see me practice something, then draw it again while I'm recording it. No, I'm always going to record my first attempt, so don't expect any perfect content, because it's not going to be like that. You're going to learn from my mistakes, and you're going to learn from mistakes you make whilst also trying to do these exercises. I also don't plan on making a tutorial from how to draw one thing like a tree at 1 or 2 angles without any further explanation. I'm not going to make a video called a tutorial on how to draw trees, okay? It's not as simple as that. Then I'll make a video called like a guide on how to draw trees, which can help you make your own trees or something, because you simply cannot teach someone how to draw a tree by drawing just one tree in a video. I'll go into the fundamentals, the shapes the tree exists of, so you can play with lightning and shadows, etc. So just, if you would like a specific thing, like a tree with shadows and lightning, just put it in the comment section below, and I'll have a look at it. So, for example, see the people that make those YouTube tutorials as a math teacher that gives you the answer to a difficult formula without any further explanation. You will just copy his answer and you'll be happy at that point, because you can go home or whatever, you're done with your homework. But on your exam, as you have to make the test, the formula will not be exactly the same. It will be slightly changed, and because you didn't find a way to get to the answer yourself, you just copied it from the math teacher, in this case maker of the tutorial, you have no idea what to do. I'm not going to be one of those teachers. I'm going to be the skinny kid sitting next to you, and together we're going to solve that formula without having given the answer, just by going through steps, learning the fundamentals of math. In this case, learning the fundamentals of drawing, of course. So maybe you're even better at drawing than me, but that won't keep me from giving you fun and good exercises that you can do yourself, and giving you tips and tricks how to do better. So together we can learn how to draw better, and not so much as you copying my work, but more like you doing something yourself and me telling you what to do and why to do that. Okay, moving away from all that and now onto the video part. As you can see since the start of the video, this is an exercise I do. It's the first time I've done this, as you can see, because it's not so good. It's really good to train your black and white values. You should do this a lot, and I should have done this way more often, but this is actually the first time I've done it, because black and white values are so important. If you want to take a photograph and make it in Photoshop, which a lot of people do and which is quite fun, then you really need to understand black and white values. Also, for composition, it's important to make a foreground, middle ground, and background. As you can see in the video here, the foreground is the part with the plants on top of it, and then the middle ground is the mountain with buildings, and then the background is the faraway mountains. So yeah, that's about it. So for the people wondering what I'm using a Wacom Intuos 4 tablet. It's medium size, I think. Yeah, it's medium size. There's one larger and then there's two smaller ones. I think this, for me, it's the best because the larger one was like 500 euros, and I think this was 350 euros. Still quite expensive, but for a tablet, it's not that much. Here you can see me darkening the foreground because it was, I think it was too much the same darkness as the middle ground, so I want to make it pop a bit more. And what's also very important, because right now in this painting, I've been painting for about 1.5 hours without a break. And what's important is to do is every 20 minutes, maybe even 15 or 10 minutes, zoom all the way out and look at your painting and see if there's something different or there's something weird going on. Because if you've been staring at this painting 1.5 hours at the same, if with the same zoom you've been staring at it, sometimes you just don't see certain stuff, that certain mistakes that you made. So it's also good to just take a break, walk around, get something to eat, to drink, or look at some other stuff, and then half an hour later come back and see if there's, and sometimes there's just something that you immediately see that, oh wait, that's so wrong, I can't believe that I didn't see that before. But you're so concentrated on this picture for 1.5 hours that you really don't see that kind of stuff anymore. And now you can see me, I'm erasing a large area, and sometimes I just do that because it doesn't feel right. I think, well, this area is awkward, I want it to change, but I don't know how to change it, and then I just completely remove it and start over. You need to follow, if your instinct says, oh, I need to do this again, just do it again. Erasing sucks. I rather, Ctrl-C or Z all the way back. You can actually change the amount of times that you can Ctrl-Z in Edit Preferences and then some tab. To like have the match history, say 50 steps or 100 steps. I like to put it on really high, but I think for this video I've only, I think it's only on like 30 steps because it was kind of lagging while I was drawing. And you shouldn't have this problem because you're not recording it maybe as well. But I put it a bit lower so it lags a bit less. But otherwise, if I was you, I would just put it on like 200 steps, because who cares? If you really want to undo, then you can undo 200 steps, which is really nice. And if your PC is really bad, then you shouldn't put it as high. But my laptop isn't that bulky. I have a Acer Aspire, which is like 1.5 year old, so I don't think that should be a problem at all. And if you don't have as much money right now to buy an Intuos 4 tablet or other kind of expensive tablet like this, a lot of friends told me that use it, because I haven't personally used it, is a Wacom Bamboo tablet. Should have been good. I don't know, so don't blame me if it's not, but my friends told me that's quite good as well, and I think it's a lot cheaper, like a lot cheaper. So if you don't want to invest as much money, or you just can't spend that much money right now, I think that's a good option for you. So you could go check it out. I think it's about the same. It's a bit smaller and there's less pressure sensitivity, but if you're not a really professional, you don't use it as much. I think it's nice, but for 200 euros, I wouldn't have done it if I knew that. you know, before, but oh well, I have it now and I'm not complaining at all about it. So you know, it's okay. And here in the video you can see me you just saw me erase this whole mountain in the middle just because I didn't like it. And if you don't like it, just erase it, as I said before. Just erase it. And I'm painting over it again, and I'm starting with the outline. Sometimes it's just easier because outlines are hard edges, and hard edges are easier to identify as objects or lines, as soft edges are harder to see. And by the way, if you want me to do anything, because I have no subscribers, of course, this is my first video. If you want me to do anything specific, like how to understand how to draw cars, trees, or anything like that, just put it in the comment section below, and I'll probably do it, because like there's not 10 people asking me for a different kind of video. So if you're the first, I'll probably get around to making that video. It won't be up in the upcoming week though, because I've already made those videos, but I'll probably start on it right away. I'll try to upload videos once a week. Sometimes it will be two videos a week, I think, and sometimes it'll be a bit less if there's like an exam period or something like that, but that shouldn't happen too often. So here I'm still filling out this whole, you can see me going back to my old mountain. I'm still filling it in, and this took me a long time. I think this actually, doing that mountain again, might have taken me an hour, but who cares? If it looks better, even if it doesn't look better, even you drawing another hour is worth it erasing it all. It makes no sense doing that, of course, if you know there's no point in it, but I felt like I didn't do it good enough, so I had to erase it. I don't think it actually turned out that much better, but you know, it's an hour of me drawing something, so it's an hour of practice. Because I think, and I think a lot of people with me think, that drawing is not a talent. Drawing is something you learn from practicing it, and there is a talent bound to drawing. The talent is the passion. The talent is that you keep on drawing even though it takes a long time to learn, even though it takes hours and hours and hours. You know, if it's not always fun to draw, okay? Some people say you should only draw because you feel like it, but sometimes I kind of force myself to draw, because once I'm doing it, I know I'll have fun with it. But it's really important to just draw as much as you can, and of course I'm still in school, so in school I do nothing else, although we do have Wi-Fi now, which is really stupid, because now I'm only watching videos, and if I'm not watching videos I'm probably drawing something in my notebooks. But oh well, that's school, isn't it? So, and as well, here you can see me, those four kind of roundy mountains on the big mountain in the middle, I felt like are kind of too dark, because it's the same black as the foreground has. So here you see me zoom out and immediately lighten that up, because I know, okay, I zoomed out, I see the picture now, it's actually too dark, it's too much like the foreground, I should change that around. So here I'm just adding up some last things, making up some highlights on the mountains there and fixing that up. So here I'm getting really close to the end of my first video, and I hope you liked it. It's not really professional because it's my first video, so I'm sorry for that. So leave your feedback in the comment section below, and you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, or Google+, and subscribe. See you guys. See you on the next video.